Good morning, everyone. This is Melanie from Light Beams Treasures, and today is actually a different informative video. Last night during the auction, which happened to be one of our first sales since the unfortunate tragic passing of Donna Flippin' Frozen, I introduced some tattoo artwork, and I was not expecting the entire portfolio to sell. I was selling an artist's portfolio at 10 sheets per lot, and people inquired because they thought the artwork was so beautiful that they wanted to buy the entire portfolio. So I actually sold out the entire portfolio, which was roughly 50 sheets worth of artwork. So for prosperity, being that this will no longer see this portfolio, I thought I would take the time to make this video of the artist portfolio. Now, how this is these are photographic copies of the Scantron, not Scantron, the, what do you call it? The, yeah, I guess you could call it scan. Whatever, the scanner sheets, the projectile sheets, where what they'll do is they'll take this artwork, they'll take that clear plastic film, make a photocopy, then put it on the arm. So it's their outline drawings. Some of these are actually originally signed. Now, the artist's name is Mad Viking. He has another name. It was Mark something. I don't remember. Oh, Mark Kempton. So this is Mark Kempton's work going back all the way from 1981. So we're talking about 40 years worth of art. So I want to share that with you. I'm just going to show up each piece. Some of them may be slightly inappropriate. Please excuse me for the art, but this is beautiful art. So we'll just go through this one by one, taking a look at all the different styles. This is the one from 1981. And like I said, this is a beautiful portfolio of various different works and pieces. The coloring, the shading. I mean, from my understanding, I actually, believe it or not, I tried contacting who I thought Mad Viking would be, because there is a beard brand called Mad Viking. And I thought maybe this might be from 1998. This might be maybe like a relative, a father, an uncle, an older Mad Viking. This one, I guess I got a big boop. This one I've got this one's from 1983, the green. But it turns out it has nothing to do with the Mad Viking Beard Company, although a lot of these are Viking inspired. So these are really beautiful. The color, the details. Here's a page from 1983. I think I am going to cover anything that has inappropriateness. But you could see how beautiful detail. You could also see how the artist developed over the years. I mean, there are some beautiful, look at that sun. That's a beautiful sun. Mummy. This one I feel like is almost like a dot, 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 dot. I got this at an estate sale, and it was well, it wasn't, I shouldn't call it an estate sale. It was a 14-day sale that somebody, this is from 1981, that somebody was having on a farm for 14 days straight. Absolutely beautiful. And I actually went to that sale about 5 times. That's how amazing the sale was. And then it turns out the last 3 days, everything was going to be half off. It rained. The heavens opened up, and this was an outdoor sale. Nothing was covered. Heavens opened up and poured on everything. It practically destroyed everything. I ended up getting this with a big tub of other ephemera and other collectibles, and everything inside was completely dry and safe. So the fact that this artwork was saved, and I got it for a great deal. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Look at that bunny rabbit. And that's why I figured I would share it with you. Because some of these designs, I mean, these are beautiful artist designs. I've always wondered, like, what to do with art sometimes. I mean, let's just say this guy is a famous artist. I have no idea. I tried doing research. Maybe he is. But you know something? I am blessed. I sold this portfolio. There were other sheets as well that I sold on eBay. There was other sheets that I sold on, but this was the last of it. There's 50 pages here. So this was the final sale of the portfolio. I know who bought this got a great deal on it. And I think it's just a fun collection. And the way I look at it when it comes to selling, it's like, okay, if I made money and somebody else can probably do better than me, good for them. I don't wish ill will. I mean, I try the best I can. Other people have networks. They have an audience that they can reach out. They have the time and patience to do that. Check this out. This is beautiful. Nice native. The coloring, the style. Love this. I personally do not have tattoos. I do not. I want to get a tattoo, but I'm almost afraid to get a tattoo because it's like this is something that's going to be permanently on your body, and I'm the type of person that is constantly my thoughts change, my ideas change. So there's nothing of significance to me that I would want to permanently put. See Harley Davidson, that I would permanently want to put on my body. So that's why I never got a tattoo. I do have a cell popping. If anybody's interested in cell popping, I had a friend do that for me years ago. But cell popping is basically a technique where they microburn the first dermal layer of your skin. Technically, a cell popping is a temporary microbrand. It's only supposed to last. I gotta cover this one. It's only supposed to last 6 to 8 months. Mine is still, it's what, 10 years later, you could still see it. Oh, here's a good one. Look at this. It's Washington Redskins, Tasmania. Let me point that one out. So my microbrand is still there, but you can barely see it. You have to actually kind of pull the skin. But what it was it was a 50 strike. Oh, now we're getting into the naughty ones. So I have to be a little bit careful with the naughty ones here. Well, whatever. It's artwork. I don't think YouTube's going to be upset with artwork. It was actually a crescent moon. So I have a crescent moon. It took 50 strikes of a pin in order to connect the dots. And that's what they do with cell popping. They take a pin, they fire it up, and then all they do is dot right on the skin. And it makes beautiful designs. And like I said, it's supposed to last 6 to 8 months. I got a permanent brand that's still there if you pull the skin and you still see my moon. I was wondering if I can actually try to figure out if the cell popping can be redone, or will it damage the skin or whatnot. Oh, here, this one has his name. Mark Kempton, 1995. Look how beautiful that is. Wizards. The details. And I'm going through this because, like I said, this will be a portfolio I'm never going to see again. I sold this. It's out of my hands. It's going to the next person. They are going to enjoy it. And I'm doing this separate from the other stuff that was mailed. I said to preserve the integrity of the artwork. I am putting this in a separate. I'm not rolling this up. This is going to be put between two pieces of cardboard, which I then going to wrap up in plastic, which I'm then going to pirate ship and see how that is. So this will be flat. It's not considered medium mail, so I can't do medium mail. But I mean, it would be a flat cubic rate. That's what's going to happen. Oh, look at that dragon. Colorful. So colorful. Probably could have did this as a live show. I gotta learn how to use StreamYard a little better. But what can I say? I like to pre-record because I almost feel like, well, I know, I'm blabbering on. I almost feel like that when I do live shows, I have a plan, but the plan won't be executed because people will come in and then start talking about everything else. Which I don't mind people talking about everything else. But it's like when I want to talk about something specific, I want to stay on track. And I'm the type that won't stay on track if I easily get. So that's why the focus for today is talking about Mad Viking's tattoos. And I figured while people are looking at the beautiful pictures and looking at the artwork, that maybe I'll talk about other things as well. Now this one's going to have a naughty one. Oh, this one has a sailor one. Look at that. Sailor girl. Beautiful artwork. When it comes to me and tattoos, I would always want to get something with the moon. Like something like that is beautiful, like a sun and moon design, but I don't want the sun, I just want the moon. That's always been my, that's always been like my theme, has been moon and light. But it almost seems like a crescent moon is too, I guess, cliche. But you're talking to somebody who has a micro brand of a crescent moon on them. Beautiful cross. 40 years of artwork. Got Spiderman. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, these also could be potentially the posters that if you have a tattoo shop that you would put on the wall where customers can come in and say, I want that one, I want that one. And then I guess with a printer or computer, you can adjust the size so that this way it's not so big on the skin or the back. I find art amazing. I mean, I was never personally good with drawing or coloring or, I mean, they have those adult coloring books. I have no patience. A friend of mine bought it for me. I'm still working on the first picture. But even as a kid, when I used to color, like, I would never be able to pick out the right colors in a crayon box. Like, you know, certain colors mix and they look beautiful and this and that. It was always like when I picked colors, the color scheme never matched correctly. And it always looked weird. I just got a few more sheets left. Do I have a few more sheets? Yeah, a few more sheets. So this is the work of, like I said, this is the last sheet of Mark Kempton. Congratulations to the lucky auction winner. Actually, there was 2 lucky auction winners because we're going to split this lot up. But I just wanted to do that recording for prosperity because I don't think I'm ever going to get another artist portfolio like this again. And today, I'm going to wrap this up and mail it out with lots of care. Take care, everyone. Enjoy. This is Melanie Lightbeam.